Hey guys, Justin Picker back with another video for you just on about should you pay down your home loan or should you get an investment property with the equity that you have in your property. Now there's no right or wrong question, it just comes back to really what you want in life and what your long-term vision is. So it's a very common question that I do get asked. Again, this isn't financial advice, I'm not telling you what to do, but definitely just work out, I suppose, which way you might want to go and maybe chat to your accountants or whoever it is who might have a different view on that. But I suppose for someone like myself who is an aggressive investor, that's something that I would personally look to do. If I had a property that I was living in that had equity, something that I do and clients of mine that do, I would say if they're an aggressive investor, would look to extract equity and then use that to fund more properties. Rather than saying, okay, I bought a property in 2015 for 500,000, now it's worth $1 million. Yes, the property's doubled, but now you've got equity in there. So you could bring your loan potentially up to, or that client could bring their loan up to, 80% of that valuation. So there might be $300,000 here in equity, which that client could then use to help, propel themselves forward. So let's say, for example, they did take that $300,000 out and they bought, 4 investment properties with that budget, just some entry-level stuff in Queensland, and held those for, let's say they bought 4 properties and they hold those for, let's say, a 10-year period. Hopefully the market does its thing when the Olympic Games rolls around, and if those properties have doubled, so if you bought 4 properties at say an average of $300,000 each, and then they've doubled, so your portfolio went from 1.2 million to 2.4 million, you've created that equity. You were able to leverage equity from your home over here and create more assets and build forward from there. And that's something that if you didn't pull that equity out of your house, you might not have been able to secure those assets and get that done. Now, you might go, I'm going to hold on to that, and you might have cash and do it that way, and that's totally fine. Or you want to look at other avenues, that's totally cool as well. But your home can potentially be an asset. I know there's tax deductible and non-tax deductible aspects of that, so maybe chat to your accountant if you are looking to do something like that. But yeah, any kind of asset that you own that you could leverage could potentially get you into more properties. So there are clients out there that are aggressive. There are clients out there that only just want to use their investments and then keep their owner occupied low, and that's totally fine if that's what they want to do. Or there's other people who really want to go all in, extract all the equity from all of their assets and then use that for more deposits and hopefully get returns on that as well. So it really comes back to your long-term goals, what your financial scenario is, what your borrowing capacity is. There's obviously a few variables there. But yeah, if you want to have a chat about that, we'll talk about different ways of how to kind of, leverage and build your portfolio, or should we leave our owner occupied or just use investment properties? We'll have a look at your numbers individually on a case-by-case scenario and see what we can do from there. So if you have any questions, queries, concerns, anything like that, feel free to give us a call, email, text, hit us up on the socials, and yeah, we'll go from there. Thanks very much.